videos, I kept saying over and over, I did not want to confirm any of that because I wasn't able to get that information and confirm it and verify it. And of course, those are some strong allegations against someone, although we may not care for him or her. But at the same time, when it comes to things to that nature, you don't want to just run with something. And that was the last thing I wanted to do. So that's why, pretty much I said alleged. And I must say, I had called a couple of times and they didn't have any information that he was there. I also checked the websites. They didn't show that. So unless they are, maybe coming up something because of his status, I'm not really sure. Not going to come up with any conspiracy theories. So right now, the only thing we can go based off of is what they are actually saying. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video for you. And y'all let me know, what do you think? We'll kind of discuss it a little bit in the end. One moment.
They have been. But yeah, I appreciate you jumping on here. I almost, say what people are saying right now isn't true. So yeah, they'll never catch me.
I'm at home with my children, about to make some oatmeal.
Hey, well, the thing is, you definitely. Oh, say it again. Your phone.
Still coming back on, so y'all, they gotta have something to talk about.
That's exactly what I said.
Years, and I've been telling, don't check for me unless you gotta check for me. Like Martell, yeah, so it has to be something else better to talk about. I mean,
also you think no, I ain't gonna say it about OWN. They paying me, girl. I ain't saying that. I don't know if OWN behind this.
Oh,
hold on, can't hear you. You're stay close to your phone because it's not picking up your words. What did you say?
I said I do though, because they're not paying me, so I say what I feel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because
I mean, where's this coming from? I've been minding my business for a long time now, but it's almost when Arionne's name get brought up in something. Oh, y'all, they needed a big boom on the day of promo day. Y'all picture look good. Like,
hey son, what son? What are you doing?
Be sweet. Don't do that.
So there you have it. They were both on live. Now, as you can see a little bit at the top of my photo with them, it captured Ari's face is so big. Now, just to kind of touch on that point, her face is very, very full, y'all. I know it has been alleged that she may be pregnant. I'm not really sure. Of course, she hasn't said anything. She even kind of debunked, the rumor, however. But her face is full. Now, has she just gained a tremendous amount of weight? Because as we know, she don't work. She sits in the house pretty much all day. So it could be her eating, or it could be that she's pregnant. Who knows? I'm not really sure. She also goes on to say, she don't want OWN to check for her unless she has a check for her. Now, to Carlos and OWN's defense, I don't think this was a powwow for their launch day. This is not the type of attention that Carlos King nor OWN would want. So no, I don't think that this was anything that was brought about via OWN. I don't know where it originated. Not really sure, where it came from. If I'm not mistaken, somebody said that they saw it on one of the Facebook groups. However, I'm not sure about that. But I definitely don't believe that Carlos King he is behind a lot of things, but I don't think this is one. First of all, he thinks so highly of Martell, and as you have seen previously, he is working hard to make Martell look great in the highlights, being the Grand Marshal, launching wine, having the party, from his magazine cover. So I doubt very seriously if Martell Holt wants in the highlights Martell Holt arrested. So no, this is not on. So she's with this one, she is not on point with this one. Now, she's steady going on. So, and to me, I almost really hate that this happened because now here she go. She's going to be making more videos in reference to OWN not paying her. It's a storyline, the people in the blogs, and it's another way she'll use to say that the show is only progressing because of her, when we all know she hadn't been brought up on this show in seasons. But again, here we go. I guarantee you, mark my word, she'll be soon going live saying that the show is about her and it can't sell or make any motion without using her name. So now she's going to run with that. I guarantee you, as soon as the season start, that's going to be the first thing she's going to say. Whether we see any of this play out on the show, which I doubt it very, very seriously, because again, this is not something that OWN would want to highlight. But yeah, y'all. So as you have it, he's saying that, none of this is true. She said she got so many DMs, in reference to people wanting to check on her because of what was alleged and what was said. And she's saying that it's not true. So that's the only thing we could go on. And me over here, I'm going to go with straight facts. I mean, if I'm not able to see it in black and white or hear it for myself, I can't really just go with that, not to discredit anyone else and their information, because again, you have so many stories floating around from different sources. It's easy to see something that may seem so believable. So, shout out to everyone that has covered it thus far, but here we have it this morning. They are saying that, nothing happened. So at this point, that's the only thing that I can go on is from what they say. Have they been known to cover up things? Yes, they have. So is this another cover up that maybe the police was called, but no one was arrested? I don't know, but from this video, they seem kind of chummy to me. I'm not going to say chummy, but they seem as though they're cordial. Now, again, this could be something that I'm going to call you act like this and XYZ. I don't know. But again, there you have it. Now, we did see, Lil Knox in the background waiting for his oatmeal, doing what he do. Oops, upside your head, like type deal. Early this morning, So yeah, there you have it, everyone. Like I had said, I was going to come back to you and keep you updated on what was going on. So thus far, this is what we have. Again, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I had 2 videos that dropped this morning. One in reference to the actual season starting, as well as Destiny is saying, guess who's Bizak? So, go watch those videos. Make sure you like those videos as well. Y'all, I'm on my way and on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So everyone, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells. I promise you will not be disappointed. I am an open platform. Whoever wants to share the platform, have any ideas, discussion topics that you would want to dig into, go ahead, email me. All my information will always be at the bottom in the description. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting and watching. And as always, I'm going to always try to keep you, updated as much as I possibly can. Again, I stated that I will be on the highway this weekend. I have to go to Louisiana for a birthday party, but we will be back. Anything hot topic or anything blow up, I may hop on, really, really quick. I'll try to stay, involved as much as I possibly can. But in the midst of eating crawfish and all that, I might not be able to. But anyways, y'all, because I don't go home often. So now that I'm getting a chance to go home, I want to kind of enjoy, but at the same time, I also want to keep my speakers update with, any information. Again, y'all, thank you so much for being supporting of me. And again, like, subscribe, turn on notification bells. And until next time, each and every one of you be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I don't know where you are, but so far it is beautiful here in Texas, as well as I see that it's going to be a beautiful weekend in Louisiana. So I'm definitely looking forward to y'all. Stay blessed. Be good. Until next time. Love you.